Hello, and welcome to tonight's daily race in A Link to the Past Randomizer. I am the Titan 84, and I am joined here by Goron in 1988.
Hello, welcome everybody. Our race today is all dungeons boots, meaning our runners have to clear all of the dungeons before defeating Ganon. We have 4 races here: Robs, Captain 1977, High Ruler, and Akuhish. So yeah, it looks as though it will be good. Really, what do you think, Titan?
I think this is going to be a very fun race. We are going to be starting any second now. Just bear with us for a few seconds here. And yeah, we're going to defeat all of the dungeons. That includes all the pendant dungeons, all the crystal dungeons, Ganon's Tower, killing Aga 2, and killing Aga 1 before Ganon becomes vulnerable. And here we go.
So 300 rupees in Link's house, and Hyrule and Akuhish are in Sanctuary, and that's 20 rupees. And there was a map check. What was it?
I could barely see a pendant in Hera. That was it. I don't know the color.
So Hyrule and Akuhish are doing bomb crocs. Robs is getting bombs, and Captain 1977 is going into, well, Hyrule Castle.
The uncle checks. So Robs went and bought bombs with his 300 that he got from Link's house, and he is racing to Eastern, or at least the Eastern area.
Yep, and Robs is just entering Sahash Rila's closet, and we'll see what the 3 items here are. So a heart, 5 rupees, and a piece of heart. So not much on there.
Not much. And the Lumberjack Ledge only had a piece of heart, so nothing will use there. We did see a Moon Pearl and Bonk Rocks, so that's always nice to have early. That's Bugnet.
Bugnet on Mushroom Spot. Might be able to help on 1 or 2 things, especially since they don't have a sword at the moment. But I doubt that the seed will be that cruel to our runners.
It's always fun to see a Swagnet on Aga 1.
It definitely is. Our runners are now going down to Kakariko village. So we'll see a ton of checks here. Hyrule will be the first to go down to Kakariko, and Akuhish will be second. And Robs and Captain are still around the forest.
Yeah, and Akuhish and Hyrule, knowing that the bomb crocs here north of the village has a bomb in it, so they can farm them a little bit before heading to the actual village.
So Akuhish is in Blind's hut, gets the Cane of Burner, a red boomerang, 20 rupees, and 20 rupees. There's 1 item at the back. Let's see what it is. It's the Quake Medallion. We'll see if that will be useful later.
We do have to open 2 dungeons no matter what, so it might be useful.
So Captain... Oh, you go.
Captain and Robs are making their way into the village now. While we're seeing the well here, the bombs bailing Akuish out because he didn't have any bombs starting there.
And it just seems as though it's bombs, arrows, and rupees in Kakariko well.
Pretty much barren cat village for now, yeah.
And that looks like 10 arrows again. Akuhish is going to go into Chicken Hut in order to see what's there. Whilst Hyrule is going out of the well, Captain is going out of Blind's hut, and Robs is getting that Quake medallion.
Yeah, Akish lost check of the village. Is this something? Yeah, we got a Quake medallion and a cane we probably won't need, and a boomerang. That's it.
So, hoping for South Shore? Mini Moldorm Cave is gonna be hype, hopefully. What's
I mean,
in the library?
it has to be somewhere. Just some rupees.
Yeah, just 20 rupees on the library.
That was a green 20 rupees. So that was our boots just sitting in that library, technically.
That sounds like a paradox.
Yeah, I know, but the game has to put that 20 somewhere because the boots are in our inventory. But that's a hammer on the race game.
Oh. Yeah, Akuhi's just picking up Hammer on Race Game. That's half of Dark World access. Akuhi on the tracker still needs to get the Moon Pearl, must have not been to Bonkrotz, but should get that shortly.
Wish, I believe, got it at the same time as Hyrule. Yeah, they both got the Moon Pearl. So the tracker likes to eat the inputs. So
yes, it definitely does, and this is the perfect segue to say just thanks to our trackers for keeping everything afloat. It's very much appreciated. Our trackers for tonight. Philistia and Professor Pixie.
So Akuish is going South Shore and Hyrule is following him. That's a King of Samaria in the dam. That's gonna be useful.
Yeah. As this is all dungeons, they definitely need to go into Misery Mine, Turtle Rock. That's going to help a lot.
Yeah, and Hyrule deciding to go Minimal Monkey first, which means he is gonna go west from here. Most likely.
That's yeah. There's also the possibility of doing the whole cycle again, but going to Aga. Agina, I mean.
Bombs, blue mail, blue rupee, hot piece, and a shield. Absolutely nothing. So we have front of Eastern, front of Hyrule Castle, Aragina. That's about it. Oh, and I okay. Oh, Hyrule is going to Ice Rock Cave. Hyrule is skipping the dam of all places.
Yeah, we'll see if it checks out.
Our top runners deciding they're going to go to Agina before they go to Minimal Cave.
Yeah, if it's a book or something, they can go in.
Akuish, no!
No.
I unfortunately missed Hyrule because I was going for looking at Akuish. I don't think there was anything useful in Ice Cave.
I didn't see anything useful. Hyrule is Fate Flippering. Probably gonna do bottom of the bridge, as well as Waterfall, and perhaps even Zora if Hyrule can get some more money.
Yeah, this is odd because he was in Ice Rock Cave. He could have made a boot sketch out to Waterwalk.
And that is Bombos under the bridge.
Oh, he did, and he saved it. Okay, never mind. Now he has the speed out from the line under the bridge.
And Sadly, a death from Captain 1977 in
That-
Mini Moldorm Cave.
That's a glove on Highly Island.
Ooh.
So, Aga 1 is in no way available at this time. We need a sword, and we need one more sword or the cave. So, it is far from being in logic. Oh, we need a lamp as well for logic.
Yep. Just 20 rupees on Zora Ledge, and there was nothing in Waterfall. So currently looking at our runners, Captain 1977 is in Mini Moldorm Cave, Robs is in near Ice Rock Cave, Hyrule is gonna check Agina, and Akuhish is going back to Lake Hylia from doing the Zora checks.
Yeah, so here's an important thing. Zora is not in logic. We do not have flippers and we do not have a glove. So the logical progression cannot be there right now. So yeah, we have Eastern or the front of Hyrule Castle. Hyrule going for Agina, which is just some rupees. Akuish is going for the front now. We have a hammer that should be easy enough to do with. Yeah, Robs and Captain are just doing some checks that we have already seen. Now, where will our runners go? Castle or desert?
I was just thinking, there is Eastern Palace, 3 checks in there.
Yeah, Eastern Palace has 3 checks and the castle has no checks. Hyruler haven't gone to that area yet, so he has even more checks over there. So that makes sense. Akush is choosing to do the castle.
Whilst it looks like Hyrule is possibly going to Eastern now, might just do Sahasrara's closet.
I mean, obviously you have boots, you can just bonk here. That's a map in the first chest. That is not what you want to find.
So we might see more towards the latter checks in Hyrule Castle.
I do need to be corrected by chat if I'm wrong here, but I think because that wasn't the key and we don't have a lamp, what Akush is doing now is not in logic. Because he could just waste that key going back instead. Yeah, and Pixie is correcting, is saying that yes, the checks in here is not in logic, so our progression is probably as what it will be in Eastern. It just will.
And big key in the normal 100 rupee chest in Eastern Palace. Just 20 rupees in Zelda's cell. Robs and Akuhish in Hyrule Castle. Captain and Hyrule are probably going to do Eastern. Hyrule is in Eastern. Captain is in Saha's closet, getting those 3 items in the back.
And I think Hyrule found something there because he's saving it out. That's the flute.
Ooh, that gives, well, that gives Death Mountain access.
Yeah, that's one check in logic.
Yeah, true.
you know, there is something inside Spectacle Rock. You know it.
It has to be at this stage, and Hyrule is now.
So here's an important thing. Hyrule skipped on the rest of Easter. He just got his flute and bailed. There is still 2 more checks in logic there. The big chest and 1 more check. Hyrule is saying there is nothing else there.
The checks are drying up, and there is only 1 more check in Death Mountain logically, so this could be a gamble from Hyrule.
Oh yeah. Oh. Because if there's nothing here, he knows there is something more in East and he has to go back.
So checking in on our runners, Robs is doing Death Mountain. Hyrule is trying to do Dark Cross, which is in Hyrule Castle, and Captain and Akuhish are in Eastern, and we'll see if there's anything important. Just a full heart in Dark Cross.
20 rupees from the old man, so let's see here. Captain is going deeper into Eastern. Let's see what's in here. That's our glove.
Glove in Eastern Palace.
As well as the flute. That's a red mail on top of Spectacle Rock. And yeah, Hyrule realizing that, oh no, there was something else in Eastern. Yeah, that is our Dark Mode access for Captain. At 15-16 minutes, that's okay. Also, you know where the mids are, and the mirror cannot be mid-slot, nor the flippers. Remember, we need all of the crystals and all of the pendants, so these runners are just checking off the red crystals and the green pendant. That's it. You don't need to know anything else. Sure, if it's pedestal, then yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
Where are you going? Okay, Akush is checking the back of escape with nothing.
And Captain 1977 is in Hype Cave. And that's 50 rupees the book, 20 rupees and 50 rupees in Hype Cave. A little bit of hype. That is desert access for now until... Well, it's desert access for now. The only other way would be to find the flippers, which would lead to the mitts. And to have the mirror.
Yeah, Hyrule is banking on that there is anything that isn't in Eastern, which unfortunately is not true. Captain going to the pyramid to check that.
Rob's getting the final item off of Eastern Palace. And, well, can just go into the Dark World now. Pyramid Ledge. Yeah, you go.
Hook shot on Pyramid Ledge. That's...
Ooh.
That's a little bit spicy because now you can just do the loop here if you want to.
Yeah.
While Akuish is going into the dark forest instead of going to Hype. Interesting. I believe that Hyrule has finished his checks now and probably heading back to Eastern. Yeah, that's what it looks like. We have a red crystal at Pod and Ice Palace, and a red pendant at Swamp.
Hmm. That must be somewhat relieving because you need a lot of items in order to go into Pod and Swamp. Still, you don't need flippers for those.
In this mode, it's not that good because you need so many unique items. Those unique items can be in GT.
So, checking in on our runners, Robs is going up to Catfish in the Dark World. Captain is summoning the bird, using the flute. Akuhish is in Skull Woods, and Hyrule is close to getting the gloves in Eastern Palace.
We have no swords yet.
And swords are a requirement for finishing Skull Woods. Even if Akuhish could get a fire rod, he would also need a sword.
High Ruler again saving and quitting out of Eastern before he has taken his last item from the big chest. He won't be punished for it this time, but that is still fun.
Just 20 rupees on Catfish.
While Akuish is heading away from Skull Woods, I believe he got a shovel either in there or elsewhere. I did not see where he got that one, to be frank.
Me neither. My apologies.
Yes, yeah, it's in Skull Woods. Thank you, Pixie.
Yeah, thank you. Just 3 bombs in the C-shaped room, and Akuhish is going to do all the checks around Thieves Town, going into chess game. And just 100 rupees and a piece of heart.
Yeah, Hyrule is probably feeling a little bit behind now after that Eastern double dip. But he is going to get his hook shot quickly. That's nice. Akuish is going into Thieves Town. Gets half magic first of all.
That can be very helpful, definitely.
Now, Captain is going up the mountain with his hook shot and hammer, which will give him access to most of it. And his book. I believe... Yes, he has his book. He got it in that day.
So that's about 5 in Paradox, 1 in Spiral, and then 1 check on Ether Tablet for, well, Captain and Robs, who are both in Death Mountain as we speak.
Hyrule following them a little bit behind towards Catfish, while Akuish is doing his entirely own route here in the west of the Dark World. Chat reminding us that yes, Spy Cave with Berna is doable if you have the magic.
So 5 rupees, a sword, and 3 more checks here, 3 bombs, a piece of heart, and a piece of heart. Finally, a sword in Paradox Cave, the upper part of it.
Yeah, when you start with boots, that's the one thing you want to find as quickly as possible. Dashing without a sword is horrible. As Akuish is realizing in the top of Thieves Town, those crickets hurt without a sword. just some money on the floating island. High Ruler is quickly up here on the mountain again with this hook shot.
He will be rewarded with a sword, which will be good. Oh!
That's a lamp, I believe.
Yeah, I was just trying to think. My initial reaction is lamp. It can't be fire rod, can it?
Yeah, it's lamp. It's lighting the way.
And thank you to one of our trackers again, Professor
Yeah,
Pixie,
because
for
that is
letting us
fire
know.
rod in the maiden's chest. So we know
No,
it's lamp.
we know it's lamp now, don't we?
Nice timing, Ekuish.
Again, thank you to our runners for giving us a brilliant show here. Akuhish is about to face off against Blind, is going to use the Cane of Burner.
Half magic, and it's just a safe way to do this if you don't have a sword, which he doesn't.
Saves the one, well, stops Blind from going to the bottom of the screen, which means it's a little bit easier, and finishes Blind, getting a compass and
The
blue
small
pen.
cue locked itself in the big chest.
So Robs is now facing off against Moldorm, defeating Moldorm with the hammer. And Moldorm gives a map, and that's the green pendant.
Yeah. Our runners don't have a fire source. Oh, that's Flippers and Brewery. So they have to do this plot glitch. Captain having a little bit of trouble getting the hook speed into it. There we go. Spiral K from Robs and Digging Game from Akuish. Digging Game, just some rupees.
And 10 arrows in Spiral Cave. So now Captain is facing off against Moldorm with the hammer. Has a fall.
One strikes again. Moldorm.
Captain falling to Moldorm.
Oops.
Falling down again. But we'll make it up the tower quite quickly.
Yeah. Akuish is going to get his book now from Hype Cave.
Which will give him desert access, and indeed thank you, Raiders.
So yeah, Robs is going to get his shovel here and start with, but that's about it.
So Hyrule getting the green pendant, Akuhish on going to the eastern side of the Dark World, soon to get his hook shot, and Captain has finally defeated Moldorm.
High Ruler is doing Spike Cave. This is going to be close, I feel.
And it is the mirror.
Hyrule did not feel good 10 minutes ago. Now he is feeling much better.
Black Cave is an out-of-the-way check, so this may be a big advantage for Hyrule. Mirror.
And with Kino Burna, that entire check is in logic.
Yes. Hyrule now only needs to get Flippers, which was in Brewery, and can get the mitts. At the moment, Hyrule seems to be going to Palace of Darkness now.
Yeah, so with Lamp knowledge, with Mirror, Mitts, and Flipper's knowledge, and Firewall knowledge, we just need a bow now and possibly a medallion for go mode, or at least no mode. Sorry, ISO.
Yeah. The ice rod isn't an issue until it is. Still, mitts will open up a ton of checks for our runners eventually, so that's going to be really useful. And yeah, they'll probably find Ice Rod somewhere along the way.
You can always hope. Now, Turtle Rock is a crystal. The Ice Rod cannot be in DT. And Hyrule is going pod, which is not bow locked yet.
If the bow is in pods, this can be full cleared.
Yep.
Which would be an ease on Hyrule's mind. Still, having that mirror is definitely going to help. Just save a little bit of time here. So, Robs is in Thieves Town. Captain is in Thieves Town, just got the half magic. Akuhish is in Paradox Cave, and Hyrule is in Palace of Darkness right now, and is about to open a chest. It is the map.
So he got 3 keys in total in the front. So that means there is very, very likely an item bow locked on the right side. It could be more keys, but it's more likely that it's a big key or an item. But this does mean that he can logically go back to the backup pod here. Meanwhile, Akuish is going up the mountain to go to Hera, and hopefully he does find Dave.
Going to get that lamp knowledge shortly. So now that the runners are doing checks other runners have been doing, it's the best time to say just thank you to our runners for running this seed. You can follow them on their Twitch channels, which is !R. I see you already did it. So,
Yeah.
Rob, sorry, you go.
Oh, I thought Akuish was going to leave, but no, he was staying in Hera. Oh, I think Akuish accidentally picked up the item from the mini Moldorm, which meant he had to reset. Otherwise, you can't do this glitch. If you pick up the item from the mini Moldorm, that it drops, if it's still in the air.
Yep. Akuhish doing the glitch known as Herapot, which does save some time in the Tower of Hera.
And we have found both items in Hera, so there is absolutely no need to go back here. Meanwhile, Robs finishes his pendant at Thieves' Town.
Captain is in Thieves' Town. Hyrule is going out of Pod, and Akuhish is about to face off against Moldorm.
You know what's funny? Ped is available.
Yeah, I just thought that exactly when you said it. Because we can get the mitts on the island if somebody has the flippers and the mirror. We know where they are from our knowledge, not from an individual runner's knowledge. That's Swamp Palace, that's Ped. And for instance, Robs has already done Tower of Hera, which was the green pendant, and Thieves' Town, which was the blue one. Oh yeah. I don't know why I thought that, but yeah, mitts aren't required for Swamp Palace.
Unfortunately, Akuhish is doing Spiral Cave instead of Spike Cave.
Captain does defeat Blind using the Cane of Burner and gets the blue pendant.
So Hyrule is doing some good game for 20 rupees eventually. But Robs is going to the back of Skull Woods with that fire rod found. Capta finding his flippers. And Akuhish is beelining the green pendant turn in.
Let's see what Sahasrara has. And it's just a piece of heart.
As per normal, not much on that.
Chat saying no one went to back of escape. I don't believe there was anything on back
yes.
of escape. I
Yes,
know
we
a
did
few
see
runners have done it.
We did see it. It was a key and rupees and $10. There was nothing. And we did see Dark Frost as well. There was something there either.
That was a full heart. And Robs is defeating Mothula and gets the big key. So we might see in a little bit what other items are in Skullwoods.
Hyrule is following people into the Western Darkworld now, while Akuhish is going to Mothula as well. Now, we are all awaiting eagerly for when Hyrule finally gets up to Skullwoods. With the fire rod he is about to get. No, he's getting his flippers here. He's getting fire rod in Thieves' Town. He will probably check Ped because he has done 2 of the pendants already. At that point, you check Ped.
Well, yeah, Hyrule now can do Thieves' Town, and Swamp Palace can just easily go to Ped now. So that's definitely good, yeah.
I mean, if there is a bow there, then one, it could be a logical bow. The other bow could just be in GT. If it's not, then you have silvers, which is very useful. Captain is heading to Pod.
We didn't see anything in Pod, but
No.
there's normally
Oh, that's a bow in Skullwood's big chest. Behind the fire rod in Mothula. So the only thing left that can be on pedestal is the Ice Rider.
Could be Ether as well. If Ether
It-
locks Misery Mire Turtle Rock.
Yep, that is true. That is true. Oh, okay. Akrish, half a heart.
Gets
Ooh.
that final hit in, defeats Marthula, and gets that big key. We'll see soon if Akuhish gets that bow.
He's gonna walk out of here. He doesn't have a mirror. He will probably get. He knows he has an item left.
So Robs is about to go into Palace of Darkness. Captain is in Palace of Darkness. Hyrule is in Thieves' Town at the top floor of it, and Akuhish is checking the final checks in Skullwoods.
But yeah, Akrish is walking out. He is going to go to that big chest. He knows there's an item there.
And our tracker's saying that, yeah, if Robs does the dark rooms in Pod, Robs can full clear Pod.
Yeah.
Which will be nice.
The attachments in Pod are annoying, but not too difficult to run with Excalibur. It's when it's mainly the turtle room that is annoying, but he has a fire rod for that. If you know the path of the labyrinth, you can walk through it.
So Hyrule just picked up his fire rod in Thieves' Town. Akuhish is doing a bomb jump in order to get to the big chest. Which does seem like there'll be a few, and yep, the bow for Akuhish. There'll be a few checks, and possibly, well, soon, really.
In Akuish getting that bow, that just tells him get Pod. Yeah. So while Captain is in the backup pod, we are getting new checks here. That's the big key for Robs in the bow-locked side of pod, and a small key.
So, Rob's looking as though he's going to do the back of Pod before doing the big chest and the dark rooms. Well, the dark rooms at the front of Pod.
Yeah, this is sensible. He'll get full heal anyway going back, so, and he doesn't have a mirror, so he wants to do this the quickest way he can.
Hyrule is now doing Graveyard Ledge. We'll see if it has the Ice Rod or Ether. It has the Master Sword.
So that's his lamp and logic as well. He knows where it is. I'm not sure if he's gonna need. I mean, he's probably gonna go pick it up because nobody likes doing Aga 1 without the lamp.
So yes, we'll see soon what's in King's Tomb. And it's just 50 rupees this time. So yes. Rob's soon going to face off against Helmazor. Is nearly there. Opening the door.
There was nothing for Captain in Pod, so I wonder where he is gonna go now. Yeah, Hyrule is beeline for Mothula here.
And that is Rob's second crystal at 44 minutes from Helmasaur. But the fourth dungeon overall. So yes, Rob's is going back into pod for the items that are in, well, the left side of the pod. Captain is checking Zelda's cell. Hyrule is going to Morphula, and Akuhish is in the front of the pod currently.
Yeah, and we will see after Hyrule defeats Mafia here if he is checking that. It probably is. So.
It is
It
so
will-
close.
Yeah. I mean, he has the mirror. This is the fastest way to check it, and you already have 2 pendants.
Although the question that's... Oh, you go.
He's still looking for that bow as he's coming out of here, and the ice rod, and possibly medallion. So there's still a lot of things that can be on that.
Yes. The question... if Hyrule does mirror out of Skull Woods for Ped, and there's something good on Ped, does Hyrule go back and possibly get the bow?
Hyrule didn't do the front at all, so he still has 2 items here, as far as you know. Hyrule went straight south into Thieves Town. He never went to the front of Skull Woods.
And Captain is checking the back of Escape right now, whilst Rob is in the the Dodongo room in Palace of Darkness, opening the big chest. Just a heart.
And get your pet hype in chat, because we're gonna be checking it.
Definite hype. Oh, just checks it. And
yeah, just couch cat. Sorry, chat. Pet is dead. Robs is heading to Desert with the full playable dungeon.
those boots definitely helping here. No need to worry about what's on the torch.
Yeah. The problem, the one saving grace for these runners, they know that there is a lamp up on Ether Tablet. The moment they find the second sword, which can't be the one in in the graveyard ledge, and they have to find another sword, then they might be going up there for that lamp, because they want to go up there anyway for it, and then they check back in.
Hyrule getting that bow, which really does help. Robs is in Desert Palace. Akuhish, we'll see where he is in a second. That was Pod. He did take a death, but I don't necessarily understand why. And
He had to walk back to the front without a mirror.
okay. And Captain... Just trying to think. Captain is probably going to Desert then. So Robs is checking the right side of Desert. There's 300 rupees. And 10 arrows. And those are the 2 items in Desert. All dungeons need to be cleared. And this does give access to GT. As it is a crystal, so Robs is just probably going to do the back.
Hyrule is actually going for that flute right now. Oh, sorry, the lamp right now. And the mail.
Yeah, definitely is peace of mind.
With that bow, Hyrule is heading straight back to Pod to finish it. Akuish is heading straight to Helmasaur.
Yeah. The lamp is definitely gonna help a small amount for Hyrule. Might help a little bit with regards to time, so that'll be good. Hyrule, yeah, opened it before then. And Akuhish takes the armor off of Helmasaur, whilst Rob is facing off against Lammo. Defeats one of them, defeats another with the fire rod, defeats the third, and gets a crystal and a compass out of it.
So yeah, our 3 runners that don't have the mirror are starting to run out of checks. The mirror locked myths is locking so much for them right now that they are running out of options where to go right now.
A lot of them know that Lamp is... I'm just trying to think. I was trying to think maybe Ether would guide them up there, but the problem with that is you need Mirror for Master Sword, unless there's a sword in the check that none of these runners have done yet.
Yeah, I'd say that Mirror in Spike Cave is on par or even worse. No, sorry, it's not. Never mind. I forgot the route, but yeah, if you go up the mountain again for the lamp, you're gonna have to go all the way around and then hop into Spike Cave, which is not what you want to do. You want to go into Spike Cave, save and quit, get the mirror, and then go up, which you can't know.
Even though it isn't mirror locked, well, yeah, I was about to say all those checks. If you're going the whole way around, it would feel mirror locked, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Just because it's so much easier to get there using the mirror, people wouldn't think, oh, the mirror is around there.
So Stumpy has 20 rupees for us. I'm trying to remember, what does Rob still have to check?
Okay, so a few things from chat. First of all, Mirror is in Logic. Spike Cave is in Logic with the Cane of Burner and the Hammer. Second of all, where are the mitts? The mitts are on Lake Hylia Island. So the only person that can get them now is Hyrule. Hyrule hasn't seen the mitts yet. So yeah, Captain defeats Lamola. Lammo. Hyrule is in Pod after defeating Helma, doing the final checks here. Rob's...
We're going to see a new check here on Rob's. We haven't seen the shovel yet.
And it... Oh!
That's his sword! That will remind him to go up the mountain. Please, Rob.
Please, please, please go up the mountain. So, Rob's is maybe finishing off Eastern Palace and doing the Green Pendant turn-in. Just a piece of heart from Sahasrara. Somebody else might have done it and I forgot, but I might as well say it again.
Rob's is going to finish Eastern here.
So yeah, Rob's finishing Eastern, Hyrule having the same idea. Captain is going to do Skull Woods, and Akuhish is now facing against Lambo. The good news about this seed is, though, that since all the pendants can be done with the items the runners have, there's, well, the only thing really useful in GT could be silvers. Because I yeah.
Yeah, Rob's is making a gamble here because I believe there is one item left in here. No, my bad. There isn't. He knows that there's nothing in Big Chest and there's only a map there.
Yep, the items that were in Eastern Palace were the flute, the gloves, and 20 rupees. So, to anybody new possibly coming in, Eastern Palace was the play tonight. So, Robs is facing off against the Amos Knights, whilst Captain is facing off against Mothula. Robs makes quick work of the Amos Knights and gets another crystal, which is 4 crystals towards 7 possible GT entrants, but there's not much in I. Sorry?
That's 2 hearts, Mothula. This is
Oh.
scary. 1 heart.
Oh no! No!
Yeah, that's unfortunate. It happens. Now, Robs is going to check Zora, but I feel like he is running out of options. And Akuish is going for Spike Cave.
Now, that will feel good for Akuhish to get the mirror.
Knowing that you could have gotten it here earlier, that doesn't feel too well. Not an hour in, knowing you could have had it 25 minutes in.
So on Zora today is a bottle. The first bottle we've seen.
Yeah, that's the first bottle. So
It's only taken 57 minutes and 30 seconds.
Captain, you have tomorrow. Never mind.
So,
you get stressed when you get a death like that. I understand that there's a brain fart there. Zikid has 20 rupees for us.
So Akuhish is about to do the whole of, well, Swamp Palace.
And yeah, sorry, Captain didn't have any magic. That's why he was pushing the block there. And yeah, Rob is now lost locating his mirror. Not gonna feel very fun.
And Hyrule just gets a single green rupee off of Bombos.
Yeah, this is the swamp play from Hyrule, I feel. Yeah. Unfortunately, he doesn't know about the myths, but I feel like he's gonna go for the island after this, because it's nearby.
I guess the question is Left Side Swamp the play tonight? We know... Actually, we don't know anything on it. It could be Ice Rod, but there's still a lot of checks before a possible TR dip.
A few slashes there from Probs. Fully understandable.
So it looks like Robs might be joining Hyrule and Akuhish in Swamp Palace. Whilst Captain does finally defeat Marthula. Definitely a relief. Gets that big key. We'll see if Captain gets the bow in the fire rod chest.
I hope so. Rob? Yeah, Phil first. I've seen a couple of bombs in Swamp, but nothing of use yet.
Last check on Akuhish's was 300 rupees.
Okay, so that's 2 items in the front, so he is going straight to the back here and hoping that he doesn't have to go left side.
Akuhish doing diver down, gets the big key
And a
and
compass.
the
Ow.
compass. So 5 rupees. Another check in Swamp Palace. Akuhish about to face off against Argus.
Yeah. Captain is retracing his step through Star Woods for his bow.
So Akuhish is now facing off against Argus with the Master Sword, which must be a bit of a weight off his mind because at the very least it's Master Sword, it isn't complete menuing this boss.
Yeah, menu bosses are really slow, but I think he's going over to the slash strat instead of the spin strat here. He is getting a little bit low on health here.
Yep, on 2.5 hearts, and is on to the final phase against Argus. Should just be a few fire rod shots, and a spin possibly. And Akuhish defeats Argus, gets the final pendant, but sadly we know it's just couch cash. We'll see where Akuhish goes after this. Probably just left side swamp, but after that it might be Lake Hyrule Island.
Yeah, he has 2 items left in here, he knows that, and he's skipping them.
Ooh. Hyrule, finishing the first phase of Argus, is going to be using the Fire Rod and the Master Sword to finish up. Gets a hit off with the Fire Rod. 2, 3, and a spin. And Hyrule has defeated Argus and gotten his third pendant in, well, an hour and 2 minutes, 50 seconds.
He's just floating away.
Akuhish probably deciding actually to do left side swamp now is what I guess. Maybe going for the island. We'll just have to see.
Hyrule is going for left side swap here. He is going back in. And that's an island play from Akrish. I mean, with the myths, you open up a lot of checks and a lot of dungeons. So I understand him not wanting to waste the time with left side swamp.
And Akuhish gets his mitts. Will this just be an Ice Palace play?
I mean, you're right here.
Just outside. And Akuhish is starting to go into Ice Palace. Robs is facing off against the first phase of Argus, whilst Hyrule is on the starting parts of Left Side Swamp. We'll soon open those 2 chests and we'll see if there's anything useful in them.
Meanwhile, Captain is doing Eastern and finishing up that dungeon. And get room done for a piece of art.
And yep, Robs has defeated Argus to get his third pendant. And three dungeons left for Rob at 1 hour.
Yeah,
4
Rob
minutes.
is also skipping left side. With that late of a mirror, I completely understand them. They're feeling so far behind that they are making all the skips they can now. Now, Harula doesn't know about the myths, so this is his last chance.
Piece of heart.
And I think that's it. There's nothing left side swamp.
Okay.
So Robs and Akwish are saving maybe 3.5 minutes there. They're not going back in.
Akahish trying to do Icebreaker.
Gets it, second try.
And there's just a map in the big key chest in Ice Palace.
Hyrule is now going to desert, and he is desperately looking for his myths here.
Just a red rupee in K45. And Captain has defeated.
There's the ice rod in Ice Palace. Where else?
It makes sense.
I mean, Akwish is in no mode if he doesn't need ether. And if I were him, I would be going to those dungeons as soon as I possibly can.
So you would think finish Ice Palace completely, and then check both Misery Mire and Turtle Rock.
And that's his third item. He can go straight to the boss, and that's a blue potion. That's really nice to have.
Definitely really good.
Oh, he didn't do the flip. Oh no, he has to actually move around a little bit here.
So Robs is in Ice Palace now. Captain is in Palace of Darkness. Hyrule is in Desert Palace, and Akuhish is in Ice Tea, getting a big key.
Yeah, we still need medallion checks, but the ether medallion cannot be in GT. That is the only thing we can know for sure.
Definitely.
And our runners have been very, very thorough, so we have checked most of the world by now. That last medallion is either not required or it's hiding in one of the other dungeons they are left.
So Akuhish is now facing off against Cold Stare. Uses Bombos and is now moving all three of them to the side. They are evading slightly, but he's using the Fire Rod. Gets two of them and gets the final one and takes them down quite nicely.
Yeah, House Magic and Fire Rod is really right there.
Gets a small key and the Ice Palace Crystal. So finish off Eastern Palace or check Misery Mire and Turtle Rock. Or just check Misery Mire and go in if it's not Ether. What do we think Akarish will do now?
Yeah, Rob. Unfortunately, you need the big key for that. You're gonna have to go pick it up.
Which is a nice tea room. Akuhish is going to see what Mire is. It is Ether.
Oh.
We are not in go mode yet. Ether,
Very nice one frame dash there, Naku.
and just 2 pieces of art in my shed. Hyrule defeats Desert Palace.
Yeah, and Hyrule is now wondering, where are my myths?
It's got to be Death Mountain.
No. Hyrule doesn't know where his myths are.
Oh, Mitts.
He never checked the island.
My apologies. I thought I thought you said Ether Tablet for a second.
Hyrule is getting his third sword from the big spot.
Will definitely be very good to see. And Hyrule is going to check the island, it seems.
Yeah, I think this is... No, this is Sora.
So Robs is facing off against Cold Stare, Captain is facing off against Helma, and Akuhish is finishing off, well, going back into Eastern Palace. And Robs has gotten his Ice Palace Crystal, and Captain has now gotten his Palace of Darkness Crystal.
Yeah, so... With finishing up Eastern here for Akuish, he just has... I mean, it could just be Total Rock.
Hyrule getting that bottle. Sitka being nothing, as stated in chat. I think it was just a 20. He will probably check that in, though.
Akuish remembering well that there are no items left in Eastern.
And Robs is checking and now knows that it's a Ether. And
Not happy.
yeah, putting a few sword swipes towards the Ether medallion.
So where is Hyrule going?
I mean, wouldn't there be the ledge you need the cape to get to? I don't believe anybody's checked that. There's just a heart in Checkable Cave.
He did Graveyard Ledge. Surely he checked it then.
Yeah, true. And the other checks like Smith's Chain need the mitts, so
Yeah.
well, we'll just see in a second. Hyrule checking C-shaped house. Akuhish getting his Eastern Palace Crystal. Oh, so Hyrule hasn't done Village of Outcasts. Lots of checks here.
He did. He just missed C-shaped house.
Yeah, because he's got the flippers.
Yeah. So yeah, he just missed the C-shaped house, realizing that. But I think this is Akuhish for him now.
Akuhish going up the mountain. Does Akuhish know that Misery Maya is Ether? I think
yes.
he does.
He was the first one to check it. Oh, Hyrule didn't do backup escape. Robs is probably going for Death Mountain and Turtle Rock.
Yeah, so what these runners are doing now, they're going to open Turtle Rock. Well, they're going to go to where the medallion is in Turtle Rock in the Dark World, see if they can open it, and then probably they'll move off to stuff like Hookshot Cave. And we'll see right now what medallion is Turtle Rock. It is Quake. So
almost synchronized from Robs and Aku.
Yeah, almost.
Yeah, Hyrule is still looking for his mitts, unfortunately. We've all been here. Mitts are somewhere where we forgot to check.
good news, Captain is about to get his mirror.
Yeah, this is pretty much his last location.
So a mushroom in Turtle Rock. And Captain getting that mirror, saving and quitting.
Yeah, and High Ruler is now on his flute map, thinking. We've all done this. Just where haven't I gone? What check didn't I do?
Yeah. I mean, it just shows how much courage our runners do have playing these seeds, because at the end of the day, you know, somebody like, for instance, myself, if I was this stuck in a check, I consider quitting. But these runners are soldiering on, partly for us, and it just shows how lovely they are and how brilliant they are.
He might have realized. Yeah, that's the mirror.
Yeah.
He realized.
Good. So Hyrule are definitely about to get his mitts. Yes, Hyrule gets his mitts. So that gives him Ice Palace and Turtle Rock. Although
Yeah,
Hyrule
he's
doesn't know that
he's
yet.
beelining for checking requirements here. I completely get this.
Is
He
about
wants to know if he's in 1 item or 2 item go mode.
And yeah, finds out it's Ether. And Captain is about to find out it's Ether as well. Robson, Lava Island, just 3 bombs.
So yeah, High Ruler and Captain are very, very even right now, despite having taken very different routes. And Akwish and Robs are also very even here.
Yes, this is a race. There are seconds in this between Robs and Akuhish. If Ether is in Turtle Rock. If not, there might be divergence.
I mean, you're obviously checking Hookshot Cave and come on, names. Super Bunny Game.
So Robs, it looked like Robs does the big chest, walks out in order to do Mimic Cave.
Yeah, this the way Rob's doing it is faster if what you're looking for is in the big chest, and doing it the other way isn't much slower.
We'll get it first from Akuhish. That is the 3rd bottle tonight. And yeah, so we've also seen 3 swords. There might still be a 4th one. Well, there will be a 4th one somewhere, possibly GT. The 3rd sword that the other runners don't have, that Hyrule does have, was on Graveyard Ledge. So Robs is about to do Laser Bridge. Captain is in Ice Palace, about to get his Ice Rod. Same for Hyrule. And Akuhish is, well, just slightly behind Robs, about to go to Laser Bridge as well. And we'll see what's on Laser Bridge, so I'm gonna count them all down. The first item is just a key necessary. A piece of heart, 2nd chest. Third chest has the powder, and fourth chest has a map. So unless there's something on Trinex, or it comes from the mushroom or the powder that were both in Turtle Rock does not have the ether that we're looking for.
So, what Robs did there was very, very dangerous. He was spinning his Chain of Berna as he was going through the door and quick swapping away. If you quick swap away on the frame you go through the door, you're stuck. You are hard stuck, you have to mirror out or save and quit.
So Robs is now facing off against Trinex. Chat asking, have they checked Hookshot Cave and Super Bunny? No, not yet. Akuhish going in on Trinex on 2 hearts. Does have that blue potion. Rob's on to the final phase of Trinex. And let's just see. Yep, defeats Trinex. So what does Trinex have, if anything? Just 10 arrows. So that's Turtle Rock finished. Rob's getting his TR crystal.
Yeah, that's nothing in Turtle Rock then. Well, powder.
Mushroom as well. So there's 2 fetch quests.
Double fetch quest, yeah. Both of them have Graveyard Ledge and Kingstone as well to check. That is a possible sword for them as well.
They also have Smith's Chain.
That as well.
So 10 arrows, first item in Hookshot Cave. Ether!
Go mode.
And at 121.46, Robs is in go mode. Is going to go straight to Misery Mire, and we'll see if it's a go mode Misery Mire. In the sense that the big key is in one of the first starting locations of it. Hopefully not cutscene chest.
So, we still have a missing sword.
I mean, we also have missing silvers.
Yeah.
And Rob tosses the bird into the mire.
Bird does.
Yes, definitely bird does. Akuhi's getting that ether.
He's checking the rest.
Must be checking for a sword.
Oh yeah, he's checking for a sword here, but I want to go back in here for that one check. Especially twice. Okay, now it's pride.
It definitely is pride at this stage. And Rob's about to get the chest on the bridge. We'll see if this is big key. Is it? Just a map. I believe
so.
this.
Aku is choosing not to go get his lamp. He was right up there on the mountain. He could have dashed over and gotten it.
And a small key on the spike chest. So our runners, Rob's is Misery Mire. Captain is about to go into Swamp Palace. Hyruler is going into Turtle Rock. And Akuhish is about to go into Misery Mire. And in the main room, chest is just a key in Misery Mire.
That lamp eluded Captain for so long. He is swamped behind Hyruler.
So Rob's going for, well, yeah, so there's a big key in not the cutscene, but the left side of Misery Mile.
Dude, that's a compass test.
Yeah, thank you. And Rob's portaling to, well, the basement of Misery Mile.
Yeah, and Akuish not picking up that lamp bothers me because without the lamp doing Mire basement, that's not fun.
Yeah, it seems as though my basement is one of the toughest, if not the toughest, of the dark rooms to do for any of our runners. It's possible that Akuhish can just do it without any issue at all, but for most people, it's a slight challenge.
So it's a toss-up between Aga 1 dark rooms or my basement, but my basement has the positioning of that block, which is really, really hard in the dark.
Oh gosh, yes, they still have to do Aga 1, by the way.
Oh yeah, but they will be doing that last because they get a free help picked up. They know nothing of your value can be in there. They know that the lumberjack ledge is pointless, so there was no reason to do it earlier than that.
So Robs is now facing off against Vitreous, first phase, and is just going to use the blue potion to get up to health. Has 5 of the small eyes to go until the second phase. Is now using the bow. And Robs defeats Vitreous. And that was those silvers.
Nope.
Ah. Robs gets his final.
So yeah, in this mode, the silvers look like a bow with silver arrows. It's not the silver arrows that we know from Stormwatch.
Oh, okay.
This is a progressive bow.
Yep. Well, Robs has finished all the pendants and the crystals, is going to get some potions, and is going to do GT before doing Aga 1. Because GT leads you basically to Pyramid, which is you can just mirror to Aga 1 from.
It's the fastest. It's the absolutely fastest way to do Aga 1. Also, you get a free health refill and mana refill for the Gamma fight. So I love how Captain's sprite looks like it has a 2-2-1 in the water.
So Captain is facing off against Vitreous, about to be in the second phase. Akuhish has completed the Misery Mire Dark Rooms without a lamp, which is, well, very skillful.
It is very impressive.
And
that is not something I want to do willingly when I know what a lamp is.
And Hyrule, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Akuish is doing Kane strats here.
Sorry. Forgetting. Yeah, get your guesses in for the GT big key. Yeah, just do it quickly. I'm sorry, everybody.
Yeah, please place a guess between 1 and 22 in chat for where you think Robs will find the GT big key.
And
numbers count, not places.
Robs is now opening GT. Definitely get those guesses in. When Robs enters, guesses will be null and void. And Robs enters GT now. So, do you want to do alternating Titan? And I start with the first one, which is the torch. Oh, it's not the torch. Small key number 1.
Single error number 2.
And Rob's going to the right side of GT. Hyrule getting his TR crystal currently. Akuhish is making the climb, so is right behind Robs as we speak.
Yeah, I really hope he picks up his mirror, his lamp, because Aga 1 is not fun to do without a lamp.
Yes, well, he is close to lamp spot. No, yeah, number 3, 3 bombs.
Number 4 is the big key.
And sadly, nobody wins tonight. I'll give closest to Steel G 101 and Elastic the Lich, who got. Oh, sorry, no. Is there F, who got 3 and 5 respectively.
Finally, Hyrule is in go mode, while Robs is climbing the gauntlet.
Yep. Robs is on low health currently. Just about to use a blue potion.
He has a lot of blue potions.
Uses a red one. And Akuhish is getting the lamp.
Yeah.
This...
I mean, he knew very well how to do the Mire Dark rooms, so it wasn't a time sink for him there. But knowing he's gonna go to Aga 1, yeah, that's something to pick up.
So yeah, Robs is just climbing the gauntlet and using the sword and firearm.
Akush is going left strat, so he's going to be a little bit later to that big key. Hopefully he mirrors out here.
Could Silvers or, well, a sword help?
It could, but unfortunately there's none there.
Robs is fighting Lamo 2 currently, and Captain is soon going to get that ether tablet. Well, medallion.
That should be his go mode.
Yep. And, well...
Oh, Akuish doing tile room gamble.
Oh. So, yeah. Our runners at the moment, Robs is making the climb in GT, Akuhish's tile room, and it's just a key. Captain is in Turtle Rock, having 3 dungeons to finish, and Hyrule is in Maya with 1 dungeon to finish.
I believe Captain has finished Ice Palace, he has the Ice Rod.
Oh yes, so only 2 for Captain.
Bit of magic issue there for Robs, but he's just gonna drop down to pick this one up here.
Yep. And Rob's just using that fire rod to light the lamps on second try. But mirrors?
He didn't have a key.
Oh. Oh.
He walked up without a key. You need one key when you start the climb.
So that puts it back into a real race here, because Akuhish is only one frame away from Rob's. Whoa.
One room, yeah. And yeah, this is a very nervous situation. You just you got in here, you got everything quite late. And I completely understand Rob's walking up that gauntlet, not realizing you need another key.
One thing I never knew. Does Lammo 2 respawn if you mirror out? I assume it doesn't.
If you mirror out from somewhere, it resets everything, I think.
Oh.
If you pick up items... that's a fair point. I don't actually know what Lammo 2's finished deal is. We'll have to see.
Yeah, this will be interesting. Will there be a Lammo 3? But yeah, Akuhish and Robs are in the same room. Really close. Akuhish taking gets a fairy revive. Robs is now one room ahead of Akuhish. Is on 1.5 hearts, powdered to get a fairy, and is now facing Lammo again, so it does happen. This is effectively Lammo 3.
Yep.
And at the same time, Akuhish is facing off against Lammo as well.
Yeah, and Akuhish is getting one cycle. He is ahead again. And High Ruler is actually opening up GT, not far behind these two.
There are seconds in it between Robs and Akuhish right now. Akuhish not being able to destroy all the wizards in that room, meaning that Robs is a few more seconds ahead. Robs being very clean right here, just being able to take whatever time he can get. There's still only one room between them. Rob's using a bottle to refill his magic.
So,
yeah.
Meanwhile, Captain is going to Turtle Rock.
Is soon gonna get that powder. Hyrule is doing the right side first, so that'll be slightly quicker. And Robs is opening some more chests for whatever
He's looking for
whatever
sword.
boon he can have.
Sword or service. And yes, Robs, you have to kill them for that key of yours.
In that time, Akuhish has taken the lead on Robs. Is now just one room away, but it just keeps being in the same room with one leaving and one entering. Rob's opening another chest, just 20. Akuhish facing off against Moldom, getting a fall. Rob gets the fall as well.
No.
They're both going up. Who will defeat Moldom 2 first? Akuhish getting ready, gets hit, gets one hit off on Moldom 2. Robs, I don't know if he got a hit. He's using hammer strats, so it's hammer against Master Sword. Robs defeats Moldom 2 first. Akuhish using hook shots for invulnerability for a second.
Yeah,
and he's trying to swipe Moldom 2.
He made a swipe, so Moldom got enraged.
Akatish having a fall. Robs is now one room away from Akuhish. Well, actually two because he had to go up. And is about to face off against Agatu.
Yeah. This is still Ganon with Master Sword Silverless. This is not an easy Ganon fight. Also, you got all of Aga 1 still to do.
Yep. Double checking. Does Akuhish does have the lamp now, correct?
Yeah, he does.
So,
Meanwhile, High Ruler is going up the gauntlet, and Captain is finishing off Tranks.
Captain only on one heart, but finishes off Trinex, whilst Robs has defeated Agatu and gets that flute to Pyramid. Needs to mirror out for Aga 1 now.
So yeah, chat is asking where the Tempered Sword that High Ruler has. It was on Graveyard Ledge.
So Robs just mirrors away. Akuhish defeats.
This is so close. Still.
Yeah. There's still so much for them to do. There's no way that Robs or Akuhish can find another sword at the moment, so the Ganet fight is going to be long, and there's still Aga 1. There are about, 15 seconds in it between these two, and it may very well alternate in the next minute or two.
I'd say about 20 seconds, but yeah, it's anything can happen here. It's just pure execution, and again, Ganon Master Sword Silverless takes a lot of time and it takes precision.
Ooh, fourth sword was mushroom.
Captain finds the lost sword on the mushroom.
Ooh.
From last locating his mids, High Ruler has done a massive pickup here. He is at the top of the gauntlet now.
Yep, just about to face off against Moldorm. Just one. Oh, let me see. Yeah, still a few rooms between Robs and Akuhish. So we'll see if there still is that if it gets any closer. The fight from High Ruler against Moldorm was really, really quick. I literally blinked and I missed it. High Ruler now about to face off against Aga 2, whilst Robs is about to face off against Aga 1. So Rob's now facing off against Aga 1. We'll find out, how this fight goes.
So it's roughly 40 seconds between Akuhish and Robs here.
Yep. Aga has been standardized, so it's the same effective pattern for all our runners, so there's no way that will affect this match.
You could miss one, so...
Yes, the runners could miss one, but...
That's it.
Yeah.
And High Ruler is now going up his Aga 1 climb.
I haven't counted that Rob has missed any yet. And Rob's defeats Aga 1. with Akuhish in hot pursuit.
Let's face the pick. Nice spins here from Robs. Ganon not cooperating, unfortunately.
Ganon's still in phase 1 for the time being, and needs a lot of Master Sword swings for the first phase. Do you know how many Master Sword swings it is in total for this?
I believe it's 12, 12, 12 spins. No, 12, 12, 24.
So roughly about 48 spins then.
52 spins in total, 60 addresses. Oh yeah, 12, 12, 4, 24.
Thank you, chat, and thank you. Thank you, Professor Pixie, one of our trackers.
So, Akuish is on phase 1. Getting into phase 2 with a really good spot here. Akuish is saving up so much time from this.
One thing
Did he get phase 3? No, he didn't get phase 3.
One thing to point out is that Hyrule is just about to face off against Aga 1. Hyrule has 3 swords, which is going to save a ton of time against Ganon.
Yeah,
will it be enough to catch up? There's still being about 28 swipes for Robs and even more for Akuhish.
Yeah.
It's entirely possible Hyrule wins this.
Yeah, that tempered sword really, really coming in handy here.
So Ganon saying that the arrows were in his tower. I mean, there were 4 on the far left side, and there were 3 checks and the big chest. It must have been one of those, right?
Yeah.
Robs is on to the final phase.
And so here's Akuish. I'm
They
not counting spins here, so...
They both seem to have gotten the torch glitch off correctly.
Okay. Ooh, Akuish getting a freeze there.
And Hyrule has defeated Aga 1. The chase is now.
We run this at the same time on Ganon. That is close.
We'll just need to see. Hyrule is now on phase 2 of Ganon, just with sword swipes. Hyrule is now on phase 3.
Yeah, and they're still spinning away. Think Robs is slightly ahead, but not by much.
It's a 3. I mean, any one of these 3 could win this in theory. Akuhish not getting the hit off there. Ganon definitely being evasive. Hyrule on the 4th phase now. While all of this is happening, Captain is going into GT. We'll just have to see. And Robs finally kills Ganon and is about to cross and win this.
Yeah, get your
We'll
GGs
just
in chat.
get your GGs in chat.
Rob's finishes with that official time of 1:49.25, which is second to overall and first on the restream. And that is explosions for High Ruler.
And Hyrule defeats Ganon. And yeah, get your GGs ready for Hyrule.
High Ruler finishes second on the restream, third overall with 1:49.53 official time. And Akuish finishes off Ganon there. Akuish finishes with an official time of 1:50.12. Third on restream, fourth overall. Please give a GG in chat for these runners. It is a fantastic ending that they gave us. And while we're doing that, Captain 1977 is going through GT now. And
GG.
I believe we have Akuish joining us here in the voice call. GG.
Thanks. That was interesting.
That was very interesting. Hello, Hyruler. Welcome.
Yeah, GG's Hyrule. Just thank you so much. This was an amazing race to commentate.
I bet.
There were so many things back and forth. I'm sorry, but I need to stop with Akuish.
Yeah.
How did you feel about those myths?
I was hoping to get Mirror a lot earlier than I did. I know how
Yeah.
to splash delete to get there with Mirror.
Yeah. But that mirror. So speaking of that, Hyruler, you got that mirror of 24 minutes.
I
You
got
got
the
it
mirror
half-
so fast.
Yeah,
and
you
then
got it half an hour before the rest of restream.
I spaced out so bad on mitts. I was supposed to make a note on my phone, and I started to and completely forgot. Thank goodness. I was just about to forfeit when I looked down and was like, "Oh right." I was like, I was going to make a note, and the only thing that I would make a note about is either library or island, and I know it wasn't library, so then that jumped my memory. I'm like, oh geez, I'm dumb.
So, what we had here in the end, I'm not sure if you watched the restream, we had 3 runners on Ganon at the same time, in phase
Yeah.
4 at the same time.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow.
And the thing is, it wasn't as though there was it's not a standardized, but it wasn't as though one of you was 20 seconds behind the other at any one time or anything like that. It was all changing who was possibly going to win it. There was a big difference there, and that was the reason why you, Akuhish, made it to third, was because Hyrule had the third sword.
Yeah, so the swords that people didn't get was on Mushroom and on Graveyard Ledge.
Yeah, my fight didn't look pretty, but it was almost as fast as you can do Ganon with Tempered. I missed a couple triples. That's what cost me like the fastest fight you can get. But,
Hyrule, I think you entered Aga 1 as the other 2 were dropping to Ganon.
Oh, wow. Jeez.
Yeah, that is
Yeah.
how fast Tempered Sword helps you.
Yeah, that's why I love
Yeah.
having
Yeah, it helps immensely. Like if I had tempered or silvers, I would not have picked up that lamp.
Yeah. I don't know. I still, just for the faster dark rooms, I picked it up. I had to go back up the mountain though to get it. But
Yeah, I got it before going into GT.
But yeah, I just can't believe. I definitely should have won that one with the mirror, getting it so early. but just completely forgetting about the myths. Oh my gosh. Because I had already seen it. I saw it like really early on and then just completely spaced it.
Yeah,
But
it happens to everybody, but yeah.
I'm just glad I didn't forfeit because I was really close to forfeiting. I was like, I can't think of anything else. But then luckily I jogged my memory.
Yeah, very good, very good.
Yeah, just thank you so much for running and keeping at it. I was praising your courage at going through all of this when the checks were running out effectively for the mitts, because it's so hard to know every single check at every single time, especially under a race like this.
Yeah, I made the mistake. I did this yesterday too in a race I was playing. I made the mistake of skipping C shape. So I thought that was going to be it because that's what one of the go mode items I needed yesterday. But not today. I just forgot to do it again. I keep skipping it and leaving it to go to Skull Woods. And then I will forget to do it. I don't know. I need to start remembering that. But because it's more efficient to do it that way, but I keep messing it up.
Yeah, so I believe it was High Ruler. You found the flute and bailed Eastern.
Yeah.
If I remember correctly.
I don't remember specifically who, so forgive me for not being able to remember that as well. Somebody found the flute in Easton, bailed, and then didn't get the glove
Yes,
until much later.
that was me. I ended up triple dipping Eastern. And then I forgot that one of the things I'd gotten was Big Key. I thought it was the third item, so I thought I had all the items. So I did the slow check in Eastern. So I'm like, gosh darn it. My brain was just not working today. I played really good. Like, I feel like my execution was really good today, but my brain was just not working when it came to like remembering things.
I would tell both of you, watch this race back, especially the last 10-15 minutes of this race. It is so clear how that tempered sword really makes a
Yeah.
difference.
It really
Yeah.
does.
Yeah, I know how much extra power there is with it, but it with 3 runners close like this, it's gonna be a great one to rewatch.
Oh, meanwhile, Captain is finishing up Aga 1 now. He has done a fantastic job as well. Unfortunately, he very much lost located his mirror.
I am. But
I
yeah,
guess one of the benefits, though, to forgetting mitts is I was able to get that tempered, because otherwise I probably would have been on Master Sword as well. But I'm pretty sure I would have finished like 20 minutes faster, possibly. So probably still not worth it, but at least it helped towards the end. Helped me catch up.
Oh yeah, it did.
definitely did. Just thinking about the seed. I mean, the flippers were quite late on. Of course, there were ways of using glitches to essentially, I believe, like fake flippers and water walking, that sort of stuff, to get. Oh, I was thinking about Under the Bridge because that was Bombos, but then I was just like, oh wait, my apologies, Bombos wasn't necessary this seat.
Yeah. I ended up finding it, but yeah, I used it for Cold Stare though to do a faster fight because I'm not good at the double spin method. So I just use Bombos and then I can just spam Fire Rod to kill him really fast.
Yeah, so Akurish, you went into Thieves Town and Skull Woods directly into Dark World access.
Yeah, I did because I got the final item to get Dark World access there, and I just went in.
Yeah, that makes sense. But when you were in Thieves Town, the others were racing up the mountain. and they found the text for the lamp about 5 seconds before you find the fire rod.
Oh,
That's
Yeah.
funny.
We just couldn't tell exactly because I think it was something like light my fire or something, and then I was like, wait, could it be fire rod? And then what happened was you opened that chest at that exact moment, and Titan was just saying to me, well, we know it's not the fire rod now. And I'm like, okay. Oh, actually, it has the fire rod.
oh, nice.
Yeah, that text was a little bit ambiguous, but I think it's light the way.
Yeah. Yeah, light the way as lamp. I forget what the text is for Fire Rod. It's something else.
Like
Yeah.
burn, baby, burn, or that might be bombos.
Yeah, something like that. I forget. Yeah, hard to remember all the different texts.
And yeah, silvers were somewhere in deeper into the GT basement.
Yeah. So, yeah, in general, what do you think was the worst place item this seed? Was it the mirror this time, or?
Yeah, I mean, nobody wants to do Spike Cave. I just did it because I was there. But nobody wants to do it, so I definitely think that was the worst placement.
Yeah, that's why I went Spiral Cave instead. It was one or the other.
I did both. I figured I was already up there and I could finish pretty much everything on the mountain other than, the dark world stuff on the mountain, so I figured I'd just do it all.
Meanwhile, Captain is finishing his gun fight here in phase 3.
Yep. Using the tempered sword to do so should be a little bit easier.
Please, everybody in chat, go follow these runners. This was a fantastic race that they put on a show for us, and they're all of their links are in chat right now. Please go follow them. They're all fantastic runners.
Yeah.
Unfortunately,
For
Captain,
commentating, you guys are great.
thank you. Unfortunately, Captain misses the torch glitch. He is still gonna try. Half magic, this is workable.
Oof, but it's always rough.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't like. I've had to do it a couple times. Missing torch glitch. It's never fun.
You can still do doubles, so
I managed to get a triple one time doing lighting both torches. I was like, I didn't even know that was possible, but apparently it is. But you have to get like a really good pattern.
Oh yeah. What do you think of the paradox, as I like to call it now? Basically, what happened was in library there was the 20 rupees that would have been the boots if you hadn't have had the boots. And I was just thinking, well, how can anybody do anything if the 20 rupee? Yeah. I was trying to understand it in my head.
Yeah, there's no logic for boots placement in AD boots. So it can be anywhere.
Thanks.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Yeah, having boots was definitely nice for this seed in particular, I think. Because I feel like it would have been a little different, a little more difficult. Like, I think Desert was boots locked as well.
yeah.
So
Yes,
yeah,
it was.
having the boots was pretty nice.
And Captain finishing off Ganon here. He just got a 3x1 bridge to cross. Please give your GGs in chat. And he finishes with an official time of 2:04.00, which is 4th on restream and 9th overall. But yeah, AD keys is a long mode because you have to do everything. but Boots sort of compensates for that. And we have Captain joining us here in voice chat. GG's.
Hey, GG.
Yep. How did you find the seed in GG's, Captain?
You know, a lot of linear checks at the beginning. Then Mirror and Spike Cave kind of is horrible. But other than that, it was pretty straightforward. I mean, it wasn't completely terrible. I'm just terrible, but it wasn't terrible.
I mean,
Yeah. Yeah, Mirror, it does lock so much, this seed.
Yeah. I mean, with the myths being on Hylia Island, and wow, I finished nowhere near everyone. Cool. All right. Yeah. I mean, it was fine.
At least you got Tempered Sword.
Yeah. Yeah, I just for some reason, I was gonna buy a potion at the potion shop. Like, hey, I have the mushroom. Let's turn it in. Oh, look, a sword! Yay!
Yeah, thanks for showing us that, because we had seen the other three. The last one was in Graveyard Ledge.
Oh, okay, well.
Wait, where was the last sword? I'm sorry, I missed that.
Graveyard Ledge and Mushroom.
Oh, mushroom turn-in was okay. That's what I was gonna do if I didn't find ether. Ah, bummer.
Yeah. Yeah, I had a horrible Trinex fight, horrible Ganon fight, just not a great Vitreous fight. It's just, it is what it is, though.
Yeah. I mean, you were saying that it was all quite linear at the start, which is what we saw. How did you find it being linear at the start? Did that make you feel good or bad about the seed?
I mean, I figured everyone had to do the same thing over, just what order you're gonna do it in. It's like, okay, you gotta go to Eastern, you get your glove, and then, then you think, oh, back of escape, then you go to the back of escape, and there's nothing there, and then you do the front of escape, and there's nothing there, and then, it's just like, what are you supposed to do? I mean, it's like, I got to skip Smith chain somehow. I hope everyone else did too, but
as far as I remember looking at it, everybody did indeed miss Smith chain. I think that's the only thing well, I'm looking at collection rates now. Like when I was looking at it, I was like, yeah, the only thing I saw everybody miss was Smith chain.
Yeah. I mean, with Flippers being in Kakariko and the myths being on Highland Island, it's easily missed, so it's understandable.
I got so lucky with this being this kind of seed, because if it was any other kind of seed, I would have been so far behind everybody else. But because of the mirror location, even though I completely spaced on myths, I got so lucky. I could have been like 10 or 20 minutes behind everybody else in a normal seed. Because with how many things the Titan's Myths opens up, because it opens up the 3 dungeons, it opens up, quite a bit of overworld, Hookshot Cave, so I got pretty lucky.
Yeah. Yeah, that's why as soon as I got the myths, I went to flew over to Meyer to see if I can get in there, and so it was ether. I was like, of course not. So, which happened to be at Hookshot Cave. So, but it's pretty normal. See, just
Yeah. With that, we are gonna round it up here. If you runners have any last words here before we are gonna cut the stream.
just always thank you for commentating, and thank you to the trackers and Speak Gaming for allowing me to be on the restream today, because I am sorry I kept you here a little 14 minutes longer than we should have. But yeah, thank you.
Yeah, thanks to the production staff and everybody, and thanks for having me on Restream again. I know I've been on quite a bit lately, so I not trying to hog the spot. I definitely wait for other people to join first, but not everybody wants to be on Restream, so but yeah, thanks for having me again, and you take care.
Hey, collection rate's right there with you guys. All right.
So I guess that is it for us. Please thank you to our trackers. We couldn't do anything without them. They've been keeping us in check all race long. Thank you, Goron, for commentating with me. It was fantastic.
Yeah, and thank you, the Titan 84, for commentating with me. Yeah, I'll leave you to your thank yous and then I'll say mine. So, but yeah, thank you.
Thank you to all our runners. That was an epic ending with 3 runners at Ganon. Yeah, just thank you all. Thank you, production team. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Speedy Gaming, for hosting this. And I'll let you say the final words.
Okay, so I'll say a few things to start off with. The first thing is the next Speed Gaming event, well, on the schedule, that says 8:10 Eastern Standard Time. That is the tournament. And with saying that, again, thank you, the Titan 84, for commentating with me. Thank you to our trackers, Professor Pixie and Felicity. Thank you, Robs, Captain 1977, Hyrule, and Akuhish for running. Just always lovely to see these races and commentate on them. So thank you so much. And yeah, thank you to everybody at Speed Gaming for all of this and making it happen. And take care and see you soon.